And so I recently had a situation where I was in an argument with somebody, and that person had done something that I didn't agree with. And immediately it triggered me and made me upset. And then I started to have a moment to process this and re-examine like what's going on here, right? To think through it. And so I go back and I have another conversation with this person. So this person who has done this thing that I deem as hurtful in my life, and that's okay. That's my choice to attach that value to say, yes, this is hurtful. But that person in this conversation says, I'm sorry I hurt you. I'm sorry. Like they just kept going on and on about, I'm sorry I hurt you. I'm sorry I hurt you. And that was like their whole excuse for what they've done. And it made me angry because I was like, I heard the words and my little coaching brain kicked in. And I was like, 100%. No, no, no. Like, and this is my response. This is how I showed up in the moment. I was like, no, you don't get to make me be or say anything. Like, you don't get to make me feel anything. That is in my power, and I'm not giving you my power. Like, my coach brain was going all out of control. I was just like, oh no, you have ignited a fire in me now. I'm no longer hurt. I'm really frustrated because you're thinking you have power over me. And I was upset about the circumstance. I was like, 100%, I'm not giving power to this person. And so for me, I took my power back by openly telling this person, no, you don't get to say that you hurt me. You don't get to like have that power that you hurt me emotionally. Mm-mm. And so I realized that like I worked through that, what that meant in my life. At first, I felt really powerful because I had been able to claim that and acknowledge that working in my mind. But then later I had to say, was there a point where I just needed to sit with that for a while and to really be hurt, to be sad, to be miserable about this? And I really did. So then I allowed myself to have that emotion, to feel it. And then I still came back around to saying, but that was my call. That was my choice. So the power still stayed with me. My big thing is I just didn't want to let go of my power. And you don't have to let go of yours either. It is within your power, your capability to hold on and decide how you want to respond when somebody does something that you don't agree with. When they say something that normally would have really rattled you, and instead you can be like, gonna roll with it. It's just the way they are. It's just the kind of thing they say. Doesn't have to mean anything about me, right? And so getting to that point really is a process of emotional maturity, being able to hear your own thoughts and being able to acknowledge the control that your thoughts have in your life, because your thoughts create how you feel. And if we go around feeling miserable and hurt and just belittled, whatever, right? Tormented by what other people are saying and doing all the time. Like we're constantly in this response mode. There's stuff going on around us all the time. And so the circumstances in life, the things that people say, the things that people do, coworkers, friends, family, man, you could really be on a battle all day long, having to fend off these responses and these actions. Or you can learn how to control your thoughts, process them, and just be like, that's them. That's on that person. It's not on me. I don't have to take that on, and I don't have to mean anything. If I wanted to, by all means, but I don't have to. Do you see the difference? Don't run on autopilot and just be in constant crisis mode reacting. Instead, choose actively to use your mind to process what other people say and make a choice about, is that good? Is that bad? Is it upsetting? Whatever. How you're going to process that. Okay. Your mind works so fast. Sometimes it's just a matter of pausing and slowing down so you can see those thoughts and determine if they serve you, if they're going to work for you in your life, and if that's something you want to take on. Otherwise, you're just carrying that weight for no reason. And that is something you can let go of, you can have freedom from. And so in our next video, we're going to talk more about that and how you can move into that space so that you can start to experience more peace and less unsettling because of the things that people say or do in your inner space.